Hi, I'm Sasha Muller, PCPro's Deputy Reviews Editor.
And I'm Darian Graham-Smith, PCPro's Technical Editor. And this is Motorola's Moto G, the new Android smartphone. As you can see, it's not as big as some of the flagship phones we've seen recently. It's got a 4.5-inch screen with a 1280 by 720 resolution, so it looks sharp, it looks every bit a premium phone. The surprise here is the price. The 8GB version comes in at £135 SIM-free, and the 16GB version is £159. That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, and if you're expecting this to feel cheap, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. It actually feels like quite a nice phone. It doesn't feel very different to the likes of the Nexus 5 or anything like that. There's a smoothly curved back, there's a bit of grip to it, a nice bit of grip to the plastic. You can get a slightly more jazzy, I think, neon yellow back, or indeed a case with a little flip over cover, and generally it feels like a nice solid phone for the money.
There are some downsides, not huge ones perhaps, but there's no microsd card slot, so you can't expand it beyond the storage that it comes with, although you do get 50GB of Google Drive storage free for the first 2 years. The camera is a little bit of a disappointment as well. It's a 5-megapixel unit, but the pictures that come off it look like they've been perhaps over heavily processed. There's lots of unwanted smoothing and Jpeg artifacting. They're okay for Twitter perhaps or Facebook, but they're not works of art. It may be that in future a software upgrade could fix that, but for now that's perhaps not a good reason to buy this phone.
I think for most people the price that you pay for this is that you're going to get a slightly slower phone. Are you going to notice it in everyday use? Probably not. Our benchmarks suggest that it's slower than the likes of the Galaxy S4, it's slower than the Nexus 5, but that's not going to be a problem for most people. There's enough gaming performance here to play games, it feels slick in everyday use, and importantly, battery life is actually very, very good. We clocked it at about 70% left on our battery life test, which compared to most phones, we're getting 50%, 60%, that's quite impressive.
Yeah, unless you're the kind of person who is constantly playing, really advanced 3D games, I don't think you're going to notice any problem with the performance or with the battery, which in all makes this a rather exciting little phone. I certainly think it's going to be a big hit in the market, and it's going to be very difficult for the likes of Samsung and HTC, I think, to carry on making £500 and £600 phones when in future we're going to have this little £135 Moto G to compare them to.
Click to subscribe to our YouTube channel and come back every Wednesday for new hot hardware videos.